Over on your left.
Okay, it's blocking damage. Do we hit the other one? No, they're both. Okay, oh! They got a shared HP pool, so that phase should be done. I guess she's just a summoner and she doesn't fight herself. I can respect that. I too am a coward. She's like, this isn't working. Maybe I should do more of it. Ah! Okay, that was really close to death.
I'm good to go.
Okay, that AoE seems to have killed those guys, so that works. Banelings. Y'all remember the fight at the end of Dead Space 1? Feel like I'm in that right now. Well, the Buck hasn't used a rune. No, I've used it a few times. It's just stupid. All your attacks do cold for 20 seconds. Whoop-de-freaking do. There you go, cold fire, just for you. Oh, right, great. Now it takes more hits to kill things. I've made myself worse.
Davrin! Kill it!
Is that thing even an archdemon?
Now Lucanus! Finish her!
Wait, did she knock him back? Oh, he cut her face.
Let's go!
Give me another shot.
Too late! Back to the Illuvian!
Oh my god, she's casting super cancer? What is going on?
King!
I hope so.
Best odds all day!
Best odds all day. Okay. I bet we're gonna see a scene where the assassin guy is like kicking himself because he didn't make the shot.
Evka sent word. Last of the
Okay.
civilians.
That transition was kind of jarring. Suddenly, everyone is in their pajamas and sitting around the dining room table. Like, after 1 second, it's just a little bit jarring of a transition.
Made it to Lavendel. Janos and his people held the line long enough for them to escape Weishaupt. And the Wardens are in Lavendel too.
What's left of them, you mean? Over 1,000. That's how many fellow Wardens I had. And now, one god, one archdemon. That's all it took to nearly wipe out our entire order.
I promise you, Davrin, we'll make Gillenane pay. For every warden she killed, every child left alone, there will be a reckoning.
How? We all saw what she did. That's beyond our...
We killed her archdemon, though. That's something, isn't it?
Did we?
That's an incredibly rare accomplishment.
Yeah, after it turned into a snake monster with too many heads. Are all blighted dragons gonna do that? I don't know how to fight that.
Well, at least we've made Gillenane mortal.
Mortal or immortal, doesn't matter if we can't get close enough. We had our shot at her, and we missed.
Say what you mean, Davrin. I missed.
Nobody blames you for that, Lucanus.
Yeah? Maybe I do. This crow has a demon inside him, right?
Now, that's not...
How do we know we can trust him? Maybe the demon pulled his punches.
Okay, hold on. Now we're getting...
And you, Warden? What about the blight that runs through your veins? The same blight that Gillenane commands so effortlessly.
Oh!
Just a moment, please.
Enough.
I like that they're not just all hugs and friendship. I like that. Huh.
Last I checked, there are 2 gods out there. They've got plans, and we're falling behind. And if it wasn't clear enough after Demeter's crossing, it's clear now. They'll rain disease and death across Thedas unless we stop them.
We're all in agreement on that point, Rook. But the question remains, how? We barely survived against one of the gods.
I nearly had her.
Nearly. But you and Spite are not of one mind, Lucanus. Fighting for control, it's no wonder you missed such a rare opportunity.
I think we've all been distracted.
I've been preoccupied myself, after discovering that Hand of Glory.
And I can't stop worrying about my new magic and what it means.
The Nodus are fallen? What it means for my people?
Until those problems are resolved, we will not be prepared to face the gods. A moment...
Wait, what? Until those problems? He's like, until you do our side quests, we are too distracted to fight the new gods.
of inattention, a single lapse could prove fatal, and the gods will allow no second chances.
He's right, Rook.
None of that matters if we can't find the gods. That's the first missing piece.
They've been difficult to track so far.
And we track the Darkspawn. They have to come from somewhere, right? Harding, can you contact Evka? Ask her to get some scouts on the Darkspawn, see where they go.
On it.
As for the rest of...
Look, nothing against Emmerich. He's right about needing focus. But what happened at Weishaupt? That was more than a distraction.
So is what happened to Minrathous. What the Venatori have done. What they're still doing.
These are more than distractions, Rook.
Either way, we all need to step back, clear our heads.
Every single person at the table. Do my side quest,
So,
Rook.
how do you think that went?
Davrin was still upset there, at the end. That's his right, after the horrors at Weishaupt. But I hoped I'd gotten through to him.
They stopped fighting when you told them to. That's something.
Emmerich's right, though. Everyone on this team has some kind of unfinished business hanging over their heads.
That's the danger in recruiting competent people. They bring more interesting and complicated problems along with them. So go help, Rook. Support them. Solve those problems.
Did I miss them answering Mark's question about the Archdeacon Soul going to Davrin? No.
Or even Nev. She's taking Minrathous hard.
They did not explain
You've asked the Wardens to track them through the Darkspawn.
that.
That'll take time.
I should use that time to check in with the team. And then, I should go talk with Solus.
Better you than me. He'll want to know all about Gillenane, the Archdemon, and why you only stopped one of them. You know, all this talking wears me out. I'm going to take a nap. See you later, kid. Good luck.
Quest complete. Got the Grey Wardens killed. New dagger. Slightly less damage, way more stagger, and plus 20% crit damage. Yeah, I'll take it. What does that symbol mean? Speak with companions in need. Oh, I need to talk to all of them? Goodness gracious. Okay. I'm pretty close to Nev. You know what? Let's save the game, just to be safe. Burp, burp. Burp. What I don't understand is why bring the Archdemon that makes her invincible to a place that is known to kill Archdemons, so I want to hide it somewhere? Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe it's got like a limited range, like she has to be near it for it to work.
Nev, that coffee in the kitchen, you made it?
Keen eye.
Did you boil it? If so, why?
I'm not picky. I got a cup and it does the job. That's all I ask.
I don't know where to go with this.
Wait, does he hate the coffee?
Maybe that's how it's done in Minrathous.
Oh no. Give Lucanus credit. It's terrible.
You need a stronger word for terrible.
So what's the coffee for?
What isn't it for? The Venatori used the dragon attack for a power grab. Now they treat Docktown like their personal playground. I've heard more cries for help than I can count. And now the Threads have reached out.
The Minrathous crime syndicate.
Smuggling, extortion, protection rackets. The Threads do it all. They stay out of slavery and they hate Venatori. Enough to keep picking fights. My contact in the Threads, Alec, wants to talk. He doesn't reach out for nothing.
So we share a common enemy with the crime syndicate. Could be useful.
Well, I'm glad Docktown's interesting when it's useful.
It needs our help either way.
True enough.
If you need more coffee, I'll make it.
Well now, is that sweet or trying to save me from myself?
Yes.
Let's call it both.
You can see on her face the despair and distress. Yeah, the constant like, oh, you're happy my people died. Yeah. Resting smirk face.
Why do you run around in fancy mage clothes?
But
This is the same individual that when we met her, we said, why are you wearing Kunari arm ropes on your arm? And she said, I wear what I want. That doesn't mean that's what I am. And now she's hitting someone else with that. Little hypocritical.
Because I like them?
You're barely even wearing a shirt.
You fight Anton with a bare midriff.
Everything all right?
We're fine. Just trading fashion tips. So what I wear is a problem for you?
It's not. It's just... Why dress like that? Are you trying to make your mother happy?
I don't even know where to go with that.
I don't know what your problem is here, Tosh, but you're out of line.
Relax, Rook. I'm a big girl. Tosh, you mentioned me trying to make my mother happy. What's that have to do with how I dress?
It's just something my mother said the other day. And I act more like a man than a woman.
And you feel like you should wear dresses to make her happy?
No. Can you imagine me in a dress? I'd look stupider than I'd look stupid.
Then you already do? Is that what you were about to say? No, you wouldn't. It's not about the dress. Kunari can wear dresses. These all are the same thing.
Tosh, if you don't want to talk about this.
No, it matters. And Nev, sorry I was an asshole.
No harm done. Your mother didn't just make you angry. Something she said got its hooks into you. Why?
It feels right. When she says I act more like a man. It feels right.
But you're not. Men don't talk about their feelings. We bottle it up into this spot right behind our sternum until we die of heart failure in our 40s. If you want to act like a man, don't talk about how you feel, because nobody cares. That's what being a man is about.
Why does it feel right?
Tosh, do you like being a woman?
Nobody likes being a woman.
Ah.
This
what?
is stupid. Forget I said anything.
Chat, I make sure that my wife enjoys being a woman, and I think every successful marriage has a man in it that thinks the same way that I do. But that's just me. Maybe I'm the stupid one. It's about womanhood. We're here to help. No, I don't want to do this. You're getting there. I don't care. This one.
Forget it or dig into it, whatever you have to do.
Guys,
but if our
look
dragon
at me,
hunter
I'm
isn't
so
at the best,
curvy.
people will die.
Yeah, I'll figure out my crap. Whatever it is.
Some of my friends in Minrathas talk about not feeling comfortable in their own skin. As a man, as a woman. I could see if they'd like to talk. Maybe what they say fits how you're feeling.
Yeah. Okay. And thanks. You do look really pretty.
Oh?
To look at, I'd smudge your makeup.
Thanks for letting me down gently.
Okay.
Lucanus? Are you in here brooding?
I'm fine.
That's not a no.
I had her. She should have never gotten away from me. This was our contract, Rook. I don't fail my contracts.
Yes, this is the time for flirting. I feel weird that everyone makes mistakes has a smiley face next to it. Like, are we gonna crack a joke if I click this?
This can't be the first time you've missed a target, right? What did you do before?
I never miss. I thought I still had this. Whatever else I am, I'm a professional. After the ossuary, I thought at least I could still take out a target. I need to work.
Gillenane was a giant face in the clouds, Lucanus. I asked you to stab a cloud.
And I missed the damn cloud.
Point is, that was impossible and you still almost did it. That's not small.
I was distracted. That cannot happen again. I need to get my head on straight.
Whatever you need to do.
Have you been to talk to the others?
Tell him skill issue.
Davrin, especially. I think everyone might have things to deal with now. I should check in with the crows. Whatever the word is, I'll let you know.
Evening
There's
Monk, I
nothing
beat
like
against
work
the
to
storm
focus
on
the
level
mind.
20 day, pretty happy. Oh wow, nice. I did that. I couldn't do it now. It's been too long since I played it. I'd have to like get back into it. But I did do that once or twice off stream, but took a lot of attempts. How did the same writers write this scene the one before? They might not have been the same. It's completely possible that the writers for one companion weren't the same writers as a different one.
Davrin? Davrin, about Weishaupt. Just wanted to make sure you're okay after...
I wouldn't say that, no. That's Renaud. Malmont. Anya. We used to argue. Who'd be the one to take an archdemon down? Who'd die so that others could live? Not sure any of us believed it'd actually happen.
When the moment came, you did the Wardens proud.
Did I? Because I'm still here. They're not.
Move on.
Personally, I'm glad you're here. We still need you.
And I need this to make sense.
You're overthinking it.
Am I? A Grey Warden kills an archdemon, they die. That's how it works.
Who knows what happened? Maybe the gods changed things and the old rules don't apply. Why is being alive a problem?
Because I didn't expect to be here. Grey Wardens have an expiration. It pushed me.
There's more fight to go.
And if we manage to pull that off?
You'll do what you do best. Hunt monsters.
Plenty of people can do that. I'm talking purpose. I feel like a blade sharpened all these years to confront the worst darkness in the world. And my blade struck true at Weishaupt. What now?
Well, you'll raise a San to create a world where the light outshines the darkness.
Yeah? Well, let me tell you. That will require a lot more gingerwort truffles.
Flirt!
I don't want to hear any more talk about dying, okay?
Fair enough.
He's counting on you.
Guess we're stuck with each other, boy. No getting rid of me now. Someday I might actually know what that means.
While you sort that out, mate.
I like the idea of him being upset at being confused and not understanding. Like, I could totally see a version of this scene where he's sitting down and he's got his head in his hands and he's just like, it doesn't make sense. You know, like, but it, like, I get what they were going for here. I don't think they quite landed it. I think he should stay frustrated for longer and not just immediately be like, well, I'll have to make truffles. You know, I think he 180'd a bit too quick. I like the idea that they were going for. I don't think the execution was great.
Maybe you and Lucanus can try to bury the hatchet.
Yeah,
He had a rough time of it too.
I know. That was an incredible shot he took at Gillenane.
Then tell him that. Because fighting each other won't help us defeat the gods.
But we've got help. The Wardens, Shadow Dragons, Crows, Veil Jumpers, we're all in this together.
We are. But they've all got their own problems. If we want their help, we have to help them first.
Is that a plan I hear forming?
I think it could be. Thanks, Davrin.
Survivor's guilt isn't going that fast. Yeah, it was kind of a combination. Like, he is really frustrated and confused at, like, why is he alive? This goes against everything I've been thinking was going to happen. And then also the survivor's guilt on top of that. And then, yeah, he got over all of it after, like, 2 lines of dialogue.
Any luck tracking down your mystery friend?
The Shaperate didn't like me asking about Shaper Valta. Or harassing people with talk of dwarven magic.
Wish we had time to head down there and show them what you can do.
I don't think that would have helped.
Think how satisfying it would be.
Yeah. What's satisfying about being thrown in a Deep Roads prison? Orzammar takes its heritage very seriously.
So, what now?
I was thinking, the voice said look to those closest to the stone. What if she never meant Orzammar?
Huh?
There is another great Tig, the original capital of the dwarves, Kalsharak. It was lost during the First Blight, and its people survived in isolation for hundreds of years. They re-emerged, some 20 years ago?
And you think they're closest to the stone?
Orzammar can't help. What have I got to lose?
Clearly we should go find the Golem, who was the best companion in Dragon Age Origins. Because she's really close to stone. And chat with her. That's one of my favorite characters.
I'm curious about Kalsharak's isolation.
The dwarves took heavy losses during the First Blight. To stop the Darkspawn from overrunning them, they closed off passages in the Deep Roads. Those that could retreated to Orzammar. Kalsharak was lost. They abandoned the city and its people, sealed them away with the Darkspawn.
There must have been another way. What they did was monstrous.
Can you imagine being trapped, knowing death was coming?
But they didn't die. The rumors.
That the dwarves of Kalsharak had to change to survive? No one's really sure what that means exactly.
When we find them, you can ask. How do we get in touch with these Kalsharak dwarves?
Already working on it. You don't spend 10 years in the Inquisition without making contacts. I should have a meeting set up by the time we're ready to leave.
Okay. What is this? Letter with a Grey Warden seal. Rook, we're holding against the Blight here as much as we can We're holding against the Blight here much as we can manage. Here much? Having more wardens has helped, but we're still recovering. I've been trying to check in on the local physician when I can. They're a good person trying to deal with a lot of change, and it hasn't stopped them from helping. They don't like being a bother, but if you see them on your way through, maybe see how they are. What? I've been trying to check in on the local physician. They're a good person trying to deal with a lot of change, and it hasn't stopped them from helping. They don't like being a bother, but if you see them on your way through... Dude, wait, what? The grammar of this letter is so weird. Also, it never named the physician. So who am I supposed to check in on? My immersion!